Hello. Hello. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Nearly ready. Hello. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Hello everyone, good evening. And welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, where we make our game better and better every day. Incredible or not. Yeah. So we are working on the city resources. And I was thinking, how can we properly check the validity of an offer if we don't want to check the player inventory continuously? And actually, I think it's not that hard, because I mean, the player is going to open that window one time, right? And then is going to offer different materials, right? Contribute different materials. So in theory, we could, it is what I was thinking, right? I didn't do it yet, but it is what I'm thinking, is that we should, in this part of the code where we are sending, I think it's in City Manager maybe, where we are sending the resources of the city, the resource needs, right? I think we should also send the player inventory, but only for the resources that are needed for the particular category or item, right? So that is like maximum 4, so we don't send a ton of data for nothing. I think that's a good idea. Is not in the loading, is in the... Yeah, exactly, is here, right? is here. Find the resources in player inventory. Now, I was searching if there was a function already existing in our inventory system that could provide you the number of items that you have, right? Because I think that we did it with fishing, no? We did. So with fishing, we had I have to check the bait. Yeah, but in that case, I check a single slot. Now, I think I do it in the player give, right? When the, yeah, exactly. I think in scripting there should be, let me try. A give op, no, a give item op, give item response op. Give item response op run. Let me see how we do it here. Instantiate basic item. No, the opposite. Yeah, you have, no, it's when you give, not when you give, not when the NPC gives you. Wait, so it's not this. By the way, why we don't have any more the arrows? I think it should be like an item. No. Finding it is not super easy. I mean, it is an NPC response. It's not the give, it's something else. Action response, assign quest, complete quest. It's actually a trigger, right? It's actually a trigger because it's when the player is giving an item as part. Yeah, I think is. So if I search, wait, what happened? What is this? Strange. Never seen this. Yeah, when we have item name, right? Item inventory. Exactly. But then when is this red actually? Item. I will never find it. It's in too many places, that's the problem. Ah, wait, item op, maybe item op. Create item or money and give them to the player. No, the opposite. I need when the player gives to the NPC. Because we do a search for sure. This one, player gives, right? This player gives. Let me see if I can find player gives. Clever gift shark, okay. No, but it's not here. Okay, here, parse item list. El money. Append item list. Parse item list. Hey, is this is item, bro? Is this one? Is this one? Is item? Is item? So it maybe is used in both cases. Maybe it's used in both cases. Hello, Hula. Good evening. Maybe it's used in both cases. Item name. Quest prerequisite op item. Quest prerequisite op item. Isn't this the one where I was at the beginning? No. Bro, please, I need the run of this. Come on. You can do it. Check. He's using only the as. It doesn't check the quantity. But I understand the check, right? But then there should be a run. There is only a check. There is only a check. I cannot find the code where this happens, which is ridiculous. Pending triggers push. Next response will use this item list. Bro, but pending triggers push item list. Item list is coming from this parse item list. Parse item list. Parse item list is this. So it's doing item. It's doing item. We followed it already. It's doing like this. Item blah 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 NC whatever. So my question is, who is reading this, right? And I searched it already, and I searched it already. The point is that item is not really exchange manager. Wait, maybe it's here. Exchange manager. Validated the person has all the required items. Get a definition of the item from the name. Now find the item in the player inventory definition. Find all items stats by ID. Okay. 5i found item. Now verify that the player's exact right. Yeah, is here. Is this. Is exactly this. Is exactly this what I was searching for. So we are using this function. And this function is returning all the items that you have of that particular type. But I don't understand if he's getting only the first one, because this you can find multiple, right? You see there is a if found greater than 0. And then we iterate on all the items. So how does he know he's selecting one? Huh? He's selecting one. He's selecting one. We can select the one with the highest number. In theory. And then we do what? And then, because we will have to redo it, right? When we do the transfer. That is not very simple. Hello, Wild Art. Hey, welcome back. I'm trying to understand what is the best way to do this without creating a completely new function. But I think we should start from this. I think that is a good start. I think that is a good start. Now, the item we have only the, well, but we can get it. We can get it from Cache Manager, right? Luckily, our items have unique names, so. Oh no, but we have it here. We have the. So basically, for each of the needed resources, regardless of the with the category is the same, right? It's the same. It's the same. So I can probably do it inside of this actually. Exactly, I think we can do it here. I think that this block should actually be inside of this, because here we already did the check for the resource and by the way, guys, I don't know if you know, but sorry, there is a bit of advertisement happening right now. But this version of JetBrain has been kindly donated to us by JetBrain, JetBrain Rider, right? And the company gives us this software for free. You see the license to me. And not only they give us for free, but they also give a 25% discount to anyone that wants to buy the product if they use our code. So they gave us a code that I will give you in a second, and I will also give you the information. I think did I list it somewhere? No, I think I wanted to. I wanted to put it like in a small picture. Let me see if I have it. JetBrains. No, at the end I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I'm a bit lazy. But we can do it now. We can do it now. I thought I did it, but I didn't. Or maybe I put it in another place. I don't know, maybe I did it, but I put it in another place. Anyway, if you are interested in using JetRider with JetBrain Rider, which by the way I really suggest because it really changed my productivity quite a bit, because with Visual Studio, I mean, you can pretty much do the same thing, but not at this speed really. So is way better. Let me copy this. So I do it once, so the next time I have to tell you the thing. I will have the picture. Exactly this. I found it, and now I will store it here forever. So they have provided us, yeah. So JetBrains provided us. JetBrains provided us with a discount code for everyone in our community that wants to purchase a personal annual license. And the discount code is for now valid until February 11 of February 26, and you can use the code PlaneShift, written this way with a capital S, okay? PlaneShift, like the name of our game. You can use it on their store and get a 25% discount for a personal annual license. And the URL is this one that I'm putting in the chat if you want. It doesn't give us any money, like we don't get any money for this, but still I think it's nice. They gave us this product for free, and I think it's a very good product. So I'm happy to advertise it a bit. JetBrains Rider. Okay, so the next time I have to do. Okay, end of advertisement. Hello, Tua. So if you use the code PlaneShift with a P and S capitalized, you will get a 25% discount on checkout. 25% is quite a bit. Also, the product doesn't cost much, so I think it's with a 25%. It only lasts for 1 year, right? But it's good. So if you're planning to buy it anyway, buy it with our code. Find the resources in player inventory. Okay, so here I'm trying to get the resources in player inventory using this thing, right? The only thing that this is getting, I don't know if there is final item by name. No, there is final item by stats ID. I'm tempted to add a new function that does it by name. That is basically extract. Yeah, let's do it, because there's really no sense for me to do it twice, right? So gets the name, gets the available items in the inventory by name, and then calls, I mean, it calls this one, right? It's basically doing nothing, they're calling that function. And this will be final item by name. Okay. Good. So the only thing that this will do, it will go in Cache Manager, and it will find get basic item stats ID exactly, and it will use item name, and this will return a PS item stats, right? And this one will then no, not even. Well, yes, I mean, obviously it needs to exist. If it doesn't exist, we return an empty array, right? So if not stats, then we return an empty array. But, well, I don't know, should we return an empty array or should we give an error? Maybe return an empty array. If not, we call this, right, with stats ID, right? And we return this. Okay, so this should basically do the same of this other function, but just go through the name first, right? So this is a bit kind of a utility, simple utility function. So now we can, because here we only have the name. We only have the name because we only have the name. Oh no, fuck, we have the item. Okay, so it's not even needed. Okay, GG. Yeah, well, anyway, we will leave that function. Maybe one day we will need it. But no, we have the item actually. Now that the only problem is I think getUID is not doing what we want, because getUID is getting the no, it's correct. Because there is already PS item stats, right? So I think it's good. I think it's good, my friends. Hello, Tuesque. Sometime I don't see you. How are things? Is everything okay? You busy with your baby? As item name. So this one we can delete, right? So these are all the items that we have found which in the player inventory that are actually corresponding to the item ID of this resource. And now the question is, do we take the stack with the maximum item, or because in theory the exchange can be done. I don't know if I can do the exchange for multiple stacks at the same time. I think you will be able to put one stack at a time. That's a very good question. It is a very good question. And allowed to give. Yes. Okay. So the question is, yes, very busy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great. I mean, I broke an arm. I don't know if you know it, but I broke an arm, my right arm, while skiing in December. But apart from that, but I nearly fully recovered now. There has been a bit of an awkward period where I could only use the mouse with my left hand, which was kind of an experience, but But now pretty much I have the same functionality I had before. There is still a bit to recover, but it's just few degrees in certain rotations, but pretty much is okay. I want to see if this code is smart enough to take multiple stacks, but it seems not, because you see what it's doing here. He's finding all the items, right? Then for each item he's searching the right quantity and the right stack, where the stack can be greater than the item count required. The right item and right quantity. Distinguish the cases from each other in order to send out the correct error message. Low quantity or wrong name. Okay, this is just, you know. And then if we get the right item, we add it to the exchange. And we add it with a specific item count. Yeah, but this is one slot. Yeah, that is one slot. So basically, I mean, we will have to do pretty much the same. We will have to do pretty much the same. I mean, it's nearly identical. I don't know if I want to... Now, the difference is that instead of the NPC receiving the item, this item will disappear inside the city storage. So actually it's slightly different, right? But this piece of code is very similar, so we will have to do something very similar to this. When we commit. So let me put a bookmark there so that we can keep it. But yeah, we are working only with one stack, so you will have to do one stack at a time. You will have to do one stack at a time, which I think is okay anyway. It's not the best, but I think it's okay. Did I lose my breakpoint? I think I lost my breakpoint. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. So the question is, I think we can select the stack count, the highest stack count, right? Because selecting the first is pretty stupid, right? So we loop across all these items that have the same name, and they are PS items, right? And for each one, we want to get the stack, and we basically say that if the stack count is greater than, right, if the stack count is greater than the current max count, then we yeah. It's kind of interesting sometimes, the auto completion, what it gives you, but So our max item would be equal to this, right? And then we loop, right? We loop, and we select, basically here we select the one with the highest stack count. And the one with the highest stack count is stored in this variable, right? And then, well, in theory, we don't even have to, yeah, in theory, we don't even have to store the item because we just need the stack count. We assume that is correct. And then after this, before the closing of this if, yes. Before the closing of this if, I have to create I have to create another array which is similar to this, which is player resources player. I have a deja vu by typing this. I think I typed it already somewhere, then I deleted it. Okay. So while we go through this, we will add. The only problem is, what do we add? We create a new. Yeah, we create this. We create this. Name, image name. Now need will be 0 because it's not, in this case it's not even valid. It should be like -1, whatever. It's not relevant. But the storage quantity is our max count, right? Exactly. I mean, if the player doesn't have it, do we want to put it in anyway with 0 or not? No, I would say not, right? If the count is 0, yeah, the count must be different than what happened? The count must be different, must be greater than 0, right? Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to send out. Exactly. Yeah, so in reality, max item I don't even need. So this will be created, right? Yes. And this will be sent. Okay, now this function is different. Yes. So if we recompile, very busy. Very busy too. It's fine. I mean, being busy is anyway, you know, is better than not. We are adding a new incredible functionality. I don't know if you followed a bit the latest, but we are adding a very cool functionality about city management. I think this thing about city management will grow in the future. I think that at the moment it is just an idea, you know, and is a start, but I think it will become big in our game. I think it will become big. Because it's one of the things that other games do not have that much. And I think it's a pretty cool idea. Which is basically this screen here, and this was the mock-up, right? So it's like a city management screen. I'm just waiting that it compiles while you study the screen. So what is Trump doing tonight? He said that he was going to Trump, not Trump coin, Trump 2nd of April press conference or something. 1 hour ago, Trump announces imposition on new tariffs, huh? 8 minutes ago. I mean, it's like he was like destroying even more the economy of the US. I don't know. I cannot watch the whole thing though. Can someone give me a summary? Eight minutes ago, Trump confirmed 25% tariff on auto imports, and we start at midnight. Including Europe, huh? Okay. None of our company are allowed to go into other countries this way. What do you mean? This guy is drunk, but it's fine. Reciprocal tariff on country to the world. Okay, so it's going back with his tariff idea. Tariff idea. With all the fun, we can choose the day where you do your trash. What? Why the music is so loud now? What, Ula? I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, he's basically going, Trump is basically going on this tariff war. And his idea is that if he imposes tariff to everyone, all the companies will start to move to the US, but to produce in the US market. But I don't know. I mean, it's possibility, yes. It is a possibility that people say, oh, I have to manufacture there, you know, to... but fine. As long as it doesn't go to dinner with Putin, for me it's fine. In your new city management system, can we choose the day where you drop your trash? Like the recycling? Not yet. Not yet, maybe in the future. Maybe. This is the screen, and okay, now the point is that this function, I don't know why I'm never in the right place. Here. This function, right? That should be somewhere here. Probably is this one that I have on screen right now. Yeah, exactly. So this one, right, now also has player resources. Assuming that it works, that I don't know if it does, but assuming that it works, CT status. array. There is player resources. Okay. Okay. And now it is exactly the same, right? Player resources. So city status, okay, array. Okay. Nice. Okay, so basically we are now passing also the resources that the player has. And this means that I think we have to store this, because when we are receiving, I don't think we can do much, right? So we can just store it pretty much, because this is doing a bunch of now should we store it by category, or can we just store it? Well, in theory, every time you click on a new category, you go through this function again, right? Yep, exactly. So I think we can just set it, and that's it. We just store it globally. We store it globally. Then we go through this. And yeah, then we go through this. And now when we set up, I think it would be nice when we set up the middle panel, right? When we set up this middle panel here, if we could already split the resources by, that is why this thing should have been a widget, huh? Hey, yes. You want to do the stuff wrong and then you suffer the consequences. Yes, this one needs to be, I mean, this one must be, boys. This one must be a widget. Because if it is a widget, we can store into it the right number, right? Or, okay, or we can just say, well, okay, we can also do it without a widget. We can have because it's only four things, right? So we can have 4 variables that stores the maximum player inventory, right? For those two, yeah. So we could do that. We could do that. Now it's not very clean, but we could do that. So when we are doing what? When we are doing this, so this one is the setup of the middle panel. And everything else is the setup of the left panel. Right? Yes, basically all of this is the setup of the left panel. It seems to be very complex, I know, but the end is not. Yeah. This is setting up the middle panel. And we are in the same window, yeah, we are in the same window. So we have that variable, yeah, we have that variable. So the question is, when we go through this loop, yeah, exactly. When we go through this loop, we can check the player resources. What is this mess? 4, 3, 2. Grid item, set visibility. The problem is that I can set So we create an array of stacks. Yeah, probably yes. Probably yes. So one is player resources and the other one is player resources stack count, right? And the player resources stack count is nothing else than this. The difference of this one is that depends on the position, because they are not coming in the right order, right? I'm pretty sure they're not coming in the right order. So we have to find the item by name and then put the value in the stack, right? So can I do it? Fuck, I have to do it every time. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, I can, it's not a big deal, right? But basically I will have to for loop. I will have to for loop this. It's only 2 elements, right? So, well, maximum four elements. So the for loop will be very quick. But basically what I have to do, I have to search if this particular resource is available. And I will have to do it by name, which is this, right? Yes. So I will have to do it by name. Yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance, actually. It's a bit of an annoyance. Can we do it only one time, please? I don't want to do it 20 times. I mean, it's very stupid to do it 4 times. Can I do it only one time? Can we set a temporary variable that is saying 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, actually, it's this. We have it. Is this temp current resource number is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have it. Okay, that's nice. Temp current whatever. Where is it? No, it's not here. What do you mean it's not here? It's here. Why I don't see it on the left? Because my eyes are failing me. But it's definitely because it's a local variable. Because it's a local variable. Okay, so we take these. Yeah, we can do it only one time, which is the good news. So we scan all the items that are sent from the server, and we check if this item name is equal. Come on, can you do equal? Equal is not hard, huh? Is equal to this item name. Yes, exactly. Is equal to this item name. If is equal to this item name, it means that we have to set in our stack count, right? But we have to set at index though. We have to set at index, bro, please. No, I cannot. I can. Besides the fit. So the index is this. And the item is the storage. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. And so we do it for each, exactly. Let me just print out something so that we know if this works, because this is a bit complex, you know. We did a lot of changes, and I think maybe it will not work the first time. So setting item, and then we put this one. Nice spot to hide the thing. And then we say stack, and then we put wait a second, index, yeah, this, yes. Okay, let's see if this works. So basically what we want to see 0 0 if the player doesn't have anything, or we want to see a number that I have in the stack for that particular resource, right? If that works, I think we are in very good shape. Gambling 500 and winning like a boss. Good job. Let me slot my life a second. Slots 22. Wow, my chat reset when I did that. No. When I said that, my chat just reset completely. Like a GG'd out. Nice. Double GG and a K. 144. Easy. Okay. Okay, so basically now, so this happens only if maybe I should have said if it's false we do 0 or no. That's a good point. I think it would be cleaner if for the ones that we don't have anything, the value is 0, right? Well, we can do something. We can set the stack count. Yeah, we can have an array of 4 elements, right, at the beginning, because the maximum is 4. We can have an array of 4 elements that is set all to 0, 0, 0, 0. So it's already initialized like this, right? The only problem is the second time that I enter into this loop. Yeah, exactly. Good point. The second time I enter into that loop. Well, I mean, I can do it here. Yes. Wait a second. I have an optimization to do. Well, I can do it even inside of this, right? So before this for loop, I have to clean up my. Before this for loop, I have to set an array with 4 positions, all empty. Right? Yeah, so oh my god, here is a bit weird. It's a bit messy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to set it, and so the size to fit in theory is not even needed, right? Size to fit, I can remove it because maximum we have 4 elements. So we are sure that we always have a 0. Okay, so let me launch it again. One step at a time, boys. One step at a time. We can do this. So basically, Trump imposed 25% tariffs everywhere, right? Plus reciprocal tariffs. So easy. So if you are in the US and you want to buy a Ferrari, it will cost you more, right? In US, it will cost you way more. It will cost you 25% more. Oh my god, 25% is so much. Imagine how much a Ferrari already cost, and then you have to put 25% on top, right? Holy shit. I think you will never buy. Because the tariffs are actually on you, so on whoever buys, right? Because the company are just raising the price. It's not that they are losing 25% just for that market, right? So fishy situation. Okay, so I assume that in my inventory I don't have yes, I have 5 iron ore. Okay, that's very nice. I have 5 iron ore. So in theory, when I click here and then I click on infrastructure, right? In the message, yeah, setting item 1 stack 5. Fantastic! It worked! It worked perfectly. Well, wait a second. Item 1. What do you mean item 1? Item 1. Careful, because we start from 0 in the array. Here we start from 1. Because here we increment by 1, right? So, yep. We have to do this minus 1. This minus 1. Because the array is 0 based, right? And I think we want to keep it 0 based. So, yep. But it works, huh? It works, which is nice. Which is very nice. So basically now this window knows how many iron ore we have in our inventory. So it knows how many are required, 40. How many are already being contributed by other people, 12. And how many I have. Now, do we want to print this number anywhere? I mean, we can if we want. I can put here something like in parentheses how many you have, but or I can put like 0 out of whatever. Why this background is still so stupid? I think I fixed it, no? Why this background is still so insanely stupid? Tint. That is the tint. Okay. Then there is background over the image. Background image focused and background image. Okay, this one I didn't change, I guess. Okay. So I have to copy this in all places. Well, read only, we don't care actually. Okay, now it should be okay. Yeah, I could put the number next to it. You know what is the only problem? Is that if you are speaking money, you may have an insane amount of money. And so the money, I think it should be expressed like in millions or in K, in thousands, right? Some people are not happy. The people who make the big machine for making tunnels, they don't do it in the US. And so they will not be able to buy, huh? Or anyway, they have to spend 25% more to buy. I mean, I'm happy if they pay 25% more. Of our cars, but I don't know. I don't know if that will happen. I mean, I think we can put a number here on the left, which is how much you have. Which is how much you have. I don't know if I want to do it. What? Obviously. I don't know if I want to do it here or here. Let's say we move this wall thing, right? Oh, we cannot move it much. Oh fuck, the background is annoying. And we put in, but the number, there's not a lot of space though. Or we compress everything, right? We have to compress everything, which we can, right? We can compress everything. No, not compress that way. Compress this way, and then put a number here. Put a number there. Yeah, but there should be an explanation. You only see a number, right? What? I mean, how do you know that? Okay, how do you know that it is your stuff, right? I can put a number like in parentheses here and say, okay, 5, but how do you know that is your thing? I think it would be nice to have maybe here at the top something you have, right? So you know that you have that amount, you own, or you have. You have, I mean, we can. Is this selected item inside a grid? Yeah, it's taking column span 4. Okay, so if we put a column 5, so if I add a new if I add a new value, right, new text, and I put it like here, and I put it here. Oh wow, that is a bit of a problem. Parararararararam. Pararam, pa 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 para pam. Pa 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 para pa 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 para pa pam. You have. Can also be smaller than this, I guess. Maybe 20. No! Mistakes were made. Yeah, we can do something like this, right? The only problem of you have is the only problem. So this will be a number, like 123, right? Like 123. I see. No. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not the best, but I think it's okay. Huh? No. Ay. Ah, no, it's okay. I just have to say that these guys are column spanning 5 now. Ah, much better. Okay. 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 And on the state, a lot of people make money with item from the outside too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, exchanges, you know, commerce, trade, exchanges. That is what is happening all the time. But it seems that Trump doesn't like too much trading with us. He doesn't like, and the effect of that is that we will sell to someone else. But I think it's making everyone more poor, right? So I don't think it's a great idea, actually. Okay, so now that we have this, so we have the player, we have the player inventory number in our array. So we can basically populate this number now, right? With the array. With this array. So I don't know if I want to populate it with the array or I just want to say actually, you should start from 0, otherwise you will have 123. Yeah, exactly. This should all be 0, eh? Because if it's not 0, you will see 123 when you don't have... When you don't have... Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so here we will populate, and based on the item, oh fuck. So we need to switch. Well, we can also do it at the end. We can also do it on the completed. Yeah, probably. On the completed, On the completed, what do? I take this and I for loop again. And I for loop again, and I set it's not the greatest idea though. Let me think about it 1 second. No, I think it's okay. Anyway, all these loops, all this stuff is very, 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 very few numbers, right? These are super small numbers. We're always looping between like 0 and 4 items. So even if he's in blueprints, right? Even if it's perfectly fine. So I don't even have to loop, actually. I think I can just get the elements, right? Yeah, I think so. I think I don't even have to loop. I'm just filling in the... We are just filling in the you have numbers. Okay. Fine. And this will happen every time you open the window, right? Which is a bit, yeah, but I think it's the right way, because if you close the window, you may... If you close the window, you may have changed the number of items in your inventory, right? Someone give you items, you pick it up from the ground, I don't know, whatever. So we have to redo this check every time, right? Yes. Every time you open the inventory, we have to redo this check, pretty much. Exactly. I mean, it's not very elegant. I agree. It's not a very elegant design, but it's working, and to me, it's fine. To me, it's absolutely fine. Our array is always 4 elements. We initialize it at the beginning, so there is no risk of messing up, right? And yeah. There is no risk of messing up, so I think it's good. I think it's good. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Pam, 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 pam. You want to play basketball? Or you're all sleeping? You're all sleeping, huh? You are all sleeping. I don't know why today I'm a bit sleepy. I think it's because yesterday I did another gym session, pretty intense, 1.5 hours. Yeah. That's probably the reason. Pa 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 pam. Pa 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 para pa pa para. Oh yes. Do you think, guys, I should spend some time searching for a wife or not? Or I should just live happy with my plane shift and not search a wife? What do you think? Sometimes I think about it and say, maybe. But other times I say, no, 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 no. Big risk. I see nothing bad in what you do, nothing changed from the user blueprint pages. Well, it's a mix. It's a mix of C++ and blueprint. So you see, you have 5, you have 0. Why is not centered though? Why is so small? Well, it's small because it's not centered, huh? Why is not centered? It is centered. It's centered compared to what? It's centered compared to this block. Doesn't really look centered to me, but fine. Doesn't look centered at all. I think you need to find a wife who can dev the game with you. Yeah, that would be the best. Yeah, exactly. That is the best. That would be very nice. But developer women, I mean there are, but not too many. The amount of TRIA, yeah, what I'm thinking for the TRIA is to have like 1K, 2K, 1 million, 3 million, so to go, so the numbers will be, so the number will be 99K. Well, in theory, the maximum is 999K. So it needs to be at least 4 letters. And by the way, wait a second. This is already 3. Why is not showing up? Ah! Why is not showing up? Ah! Ah, because if it's money... If it's money... Ah, okay. If it's money... No, if it's money, I have to do something different. If it's money... no. No. So... If it's money, I cannot search it in the inventory as an item, obviously. Because it's a completely different game, right? Is it coins? Or an item? So if it is coins, we just have to get the total coins, right? I don't know, there is a get total 3 or something. Get, what? It's not inside inventory. Get money, I don't know. Get loot money. Get money. Come on! Fuck. Okay. Character money. Character money is what I try to do. Okay. Character money. Character money is telling me how much money we have without currency. Yeah, excluding the money that you have in exchanges. Making an army of little devs for after. Yeah, exactly. So if it's money, I think we should create. We should say that max count. So actually, max count goes here, and then max count becomes. But then, yeah, I think we need a function to transform the money into player money. Get total. Get the total in 3, yeah, exactly. So... Wait, wait. So should we create a function? Should we create a blueprint function that is actually able to transform a number into K, millions, and whatever? I think we need it, right? But how do we... Can someone give me a function already made, please? Don't make me build that function. Come on. Come on. Come on. Numbers. Come on. I need a number function. C++. Format number with K and M. 1000 separator. I just want a piece of code. I just want to copy a piece of code, right? I don't want to. I don't want to reinvent it. People did it already a million times, I'm pretty sure. With thousands and millions. Thousands and millions. Come on. Don't make me do it. Is any one of you having more than 999 millions? So some of you have billions. Possible, eh? Because if some of you have billions, I also need billions. Oh my god, you have billions. Oh my god, we are billionaires. We can ask Claude or ChatGPT to do it. Claude is actually pretty good with programming. Not billions. Okay, I can add billions as well. I need a C++ program that cannot type, that can convert a number to a string format using K for thousands, what is correct? 1000. Why doesn't like it? Okay, I don't know. For thousands, M for millions, and B for billions. In case of, I think we should only want one decimal format, right? Only one decimal. I think if you are above, like if you are above, you go 999998.5. Oh fuck. .5. No, I don't think we want. If you are K, I don't think we want any decimal. I don't think we want any decimal. If you are million, also we don't want any decimal. If you are billion, we don't want any decimal. I think we want decimal. No, we never want decimal. We never want decimal. We never want decimal. We never want decimals in the display string. Oh my god, what is this? What the fuck? Ah no, that is the test case. That is the test case. Fantastic. If it's greater or equal than 1 billion, then he's dividing it by this, he's putting a B, and he's doing what? He's rounding it, he's doing standard string, okay. And there is also a test case. I don't know why he has a negative number though, it cannot be negative. We don't accept negative numbers, but he's doing it anyway with negative. Okay, so if we copy this, no, not download, just copy please, copy. And then we go C++ online. Where is C++ online? Yeah. And then we put it here and we see if it works. Oh my god, I'm clicking stuff that I should not click. Okay, let's see if it works. Run. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Original 0 becomes 0. 999 becomes 999. 1k, 1000 becomes 1k. 1500 becomes 1k. 999 becomes 9k. Yeah, you're nearly 10, but it's okay. 10,000 is 10k. 9999 is 999. 1111 is 111. Yeah, I think it's good. Approved. Okay, so it actually works. So we put it inside our function here. So we need at least 4 spaces, otherwise it will not work, huh? Otherwise it will not work. How do we call it? We call it number to string, number to short string. Number to short string. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I don't need all of that. I need only this, actually. Actually, it's only this. That I have to change anyway, because we don't want to use the... we want to use an F string, obviously. Ah, sorry, it needs to return an F string, huh? Death Stranding 2? When is Death Stranding 2 coming out, boys? I will play it 100%. I will play it 100%. Is it out already? Death Stranding, a new record of players. No, it's out already? What do you mean? He is saying that... He's saying that Death Stranding is a new... Oh my god, come on, don't break my balls. You can buy it already? Holy shit, 80 euro? Holy fuck, 80 euro. 80 euro, boys! Pre-order. Pre-order. Ah, is coming out 2606. 260625. Oh, the baby's born? Can I see a trailer? Insert your bro. Blood and violence. Why blood and violence? What is the trailer?
I'm guilty of us doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have...
No, I want to see the gameplay. I don't give a shit about it. Ah! Why? Deliveries have been automated. A plate gate connects the continent. Oh my god, what is this? A new ship rides the tar currents. So you are flying in the number 2? A mysterious faction spreads. Final journey. Still walking with your stuff though, huh? You're still walking with your stuff on the back. Did you play Death Stranding? If not, you should really play it. If you didn't, you should really play it. It's very nice. It's a very weird game, but So in June, eh? It's coming out in June. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we will play it. No, I will play it for sure. I just don't know if I want to buy it at 80 euro, right? I can wait 1 year and buy it at 30, but it's not that I have to play it immediately. I can play it anytime, right? But yeah, we just use the Unreal functions, I think is better. Do you think it will work or no? Okay, so this will basically give us the you know, the formatted number of 3, huh? I remember you playing it on Twitch. Yeah, there was. I still have it installed. I don't know what they did. Maybe they created new modules, right? I don't know. I didn't follow it at all. But Death Stranding. What's new? I don't know. Maybe they added new stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. New content has been added to Death Stranding since its launch, including new mission, customization option. So there is a bit of additional stuff. I don't know. Uh-oh, AI overview. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is this, boys? So now we are getting on Google an AI overview of what we just searched. As a free gift on Unreal. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I got it for free, by the way. Was a $60 game that we got for free. Death Stranding, eh? How many people are still playing Death Stranding? I think a lot. My boys. I think a lot. It's not on Steam? Oh, fuck. Death Stranding is not on Steam? No, it's on Epic. I mean, I have it on Epic. But it's not on Steam? I don't believe it. I know, I see. Death Stranding Director's Cut. 2,500 players playing right now. Holy shit. It's a game that came out a long time ago and 2,500 players playing 24 minutes ago. Plus 1,000 in March. What happened in March? What happened? Certain months are like plus 1,000. Still people playing it. Interesting. Now it goes for $9.99. Ah no, if you want to upgrade from the basic. I don't know, it was such a weird game. It was really iconic. I don't know, it was strange, but it was nice. And there were some effects like the water, and there was like strange. Very, very strange. Did you get it as well, Hula, as a gift or no? You should get all the games, no, on Epic, and then when you have a new PC, you can play them all. No, you should remember to get everything for free. Do you do it or no? You should do it. I think I just got the... These were like kids games. Stupid kids game, but I got them anyway. Yeah, exactly. I got them anyway. Peggy 3. Wow, Peggy 3. Stuff. I still can't use Unreal. Yeah, but what do you mean? Just get the games, no? I mean, you cannot even have the launcher. No, the launcher works for sure in your... and you can do it on web. You can do it on web. If you go on Epic Games, right? If you go, you can do it on the browser. You go on Epic Games, you log in. I don't know now what it's gonna show. Usually showing all my personal data. Yeah, exactly. You go like this, right? You go on a website, right? You go on a website, and then you get it from here. And you do get free now, get. You should get them all. Fill your account with all the games, and then one day, you know, when you will have a better PC, you can play them all. You should do it. So you'll have games forever. Forever games. You know? Resource by category. Okay, so we received this. So the only thing we want to do, we want to say that when we are displaying the number, you have numbers, right? When we are displaying the number, we convert it to, how do we call it? Number to short string? Yeah, exactly. Number to short string, right? So, okay, so we need a bit more space. Oh my God. So what we have to do, we have to do this. And this. Right? And we have to do it 4 times. Correct? We have to do it 4 times. We have to do it. So now you will see thousands, you know, millions, billions, billions, you will see. 0, 1. The opposite. Okay, nearly there. Okay. Okay, so we have this thing. Now, if it works, I don't know, but we can see. We can see. By the way, you can do the same with Prime or with the other free games, right? On Steam, you can do the same, all by browsing. Browsing and adding to your library. Browsing and adding to your library. Forever, you know? And then when you have a new PC, you can do it. You can do it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we are testing. We are testing, my boys. We are testing. Drum roll? No? Okay. Ah, 10K. The only annoyance is that you see this. This is because this thing is larger than this one. And so this box is realigning. It happens only with the tria because everything. No, it happens. Sorry, it happens with everything. Yeah, but it happens only with the tria because the other ones will have maximum stack of 65, right? Now, if I close this, let's say that I close this, I add one more iron ore. I add one more iron ore, right? To my inventory. So now I have 6. Now I have 6. If I speak with this guy again, I see 5. Yeah, exactly. I see 5 until I click again on this button. Which is a bit annoying, eh? I think probably when we reopen the window, we can just force an update. With multiple stacks, is taking the biggest one. So if I have a stack of 1 and a stack of 5, and the order doesn't count, right? The order is the same. But if I have a stack of 1, a stack of 5, in the code we did a thing by which is taking the largest stack that you have, and you can also you can only contribute 1 stack at a time. Yeah, the only problem is, you know what we can do? We can do this. When you reopen the window, we can hide these 2 things. Yeah, I think it's the easiest. So you have to click. Yeah, let's do that. So when you reopen the window, reopening the window is CT interact whatever. Request CT. No, but in theory you should do it already, no? Ah, no. No, because it's only this. Yes, exactly. Info on client, create a widget, setup CT, sets all the categories, blah blah blah. Set CT category, yes, exactly. And then I think we should say Wait. Grid select. Yes. Grid select. So. Grid select, set visibility, collapsed. By default, hide the category and the give panel, right? So one is that, and another one is this. I think it's a very annoying that we get weird. But anyway, I mean, in theory, we can force it. We can have a sides box. Collapsed. Okay, in theory, we could have a sides box around this, which is always a certain sides, right? Because at the moment, this thing does not have a default. Well, there is a sides here. Ah no, sides of the font. No, sides of the font. No, we need a sides box. I can put a sides box around this. Let me try. If I put a sides box and I override width, and we say that this one should be always 100. Wow, 100 is a lot. I mean, we need 4 numbers, right? This is what we need. The maximum is 9999k. 999k. That is the maximum that we can have, right? So the sides box should fit that number. Maybe not exactly, but anyway. Yeah, something like that. I mean, 60 is probably fitting it perfectly, but let's say 70 just for sake of... Okay. So if I do this, left or right? Oh, it's the same. Let's say right. So if I do the same, so we size 70, right? We size 70. So whatever number I put here now, even if I put 0, that will stay as big as that, right? Yes, and so all this will be sized accordingly. Okay, this is a better way, so that we don't mess up that. No, it's the text that is right. Yeah, exactly. It's the text that is. I mean, these are small adjustments, but you know, since I'm here, I'm just doing it. So because I don't think we're going to revisit it very soon. Or anyway, if I want to revisit it later, it's gonna take me 2 hours to think what I have to do. So it's better if we do the refinement already a bit now. So okay, so this will never fuck up now. This will never fuck up. Okay. Okay, we have this. Okay, we have this. Okay, now we should actually give the items, right? Because at the moment we are only displaying... yeah, but I also want to do the check, because if you are trying to give more than you have, right? If you're going to give more than you have, it will tell you here in the message box at the bottom. There is a message box here that... will tell you if something is wrong, right? So I want the minus and the plus to actually do the check that you cannot give more than a certain amount, right? So what did I do? I did a validate change. Okay, validate change is looking at the delta value. Delta value compared to what? Delta value compared to the current. Yes. So we just get the text. We convert it to integer. Come on. What do you mean? Okay. We convert it to integer, and then we take this value plus this value, whatever it is, and if this value is less than zero, we do nothing. So you will not be able to, right? You will not be able to go less than zero because it doesn't make any sense. And so if it's less than zero, we do nothing, right? So cannot go below zero. And if it's more than zero, we have just to check that it's not more than what you have. So we have to check that this one is greater. Well, let's say is less or equal. Is less or equal than what you have. I don't have it. No, I have it. I just have to add here what you have. So player resource, right? Player resource. So we say if the player resource is less than so if what you are trying to put is less than the player resource, yeah, so if this is less but it's not zero, then we agree. So then we set our editor box new text equal to this number, equal to this number, and if it's false, we do nothing. Well, we can, in theory, we can display in the message, we can say you don't have enough, but I think it's a bit useless because now you see what you have. So maybe I can just I just don't do anything. So you cannot increase it, right? Okay, so this I think is good. The only thing we have to do, we have to pass to validate change, we have to pass this new variable, right? And this new variable is based on the item. So I need to get my player resource stack count, and I need to get the value that is at 0. Exactly. And I need to get it here and there. And then I need to get the value that is at 1 and put it here and here. And then I need to get the value that is at 2 and the value that is at 3, and put it here. No, and put it here and here, and put it here and here. Okay, so basically what we are doing, we are getting what the player has in his inventory, and we are passing it to this delta function based on the item that is clicking, right? And this is already ordered by this order, so it's already correct, right? So we will not mess up iron ore with Tria or whatever. Now there is still one possibility, that you may want to enter a number manually. So you go here and you change the value manually, right? So if we do that, we have to do the same validation, but now the validation, what is it? The validation is, no, this is a different validation. Yeah, it's a different validation actually. I mean, it's similar, but it's not. This will be validate amount, right? Validate amount. And this will be the new amount or new value. New value. I mean, it's very, 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 very similar, but it's not identical because I don't have to do the plus. I have to do just the check, right? So, and by the way, I need it for all 4. Exactly in the same way. I need for all 4 exactly in the same way. I think this pretty much will be all 4 tonight, I think, because this will complete the time. It will finish all the time that I have today. But I think we again made good progress. I mean, it's not very fast because there is a lot to do in this screen, right? So it's not something that happens quickly, but 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay. So we validate amount. No. Okay, and then we also have to pass in the same way, right? We have to pass exactly the same thing. We have to pass 0. We have to pass 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, if you think about it, it's incredible how Unreal Engine is keeping all these lines, you know, and is like doing. I mean, it's incredible that this thing even works. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can program visually, you know, like that. So the text, to string. Wait a second. Exactly. But we don't have the old value. So if it doesn't validate, what do? We just reset to 0. No time for checking the U free of the month. It's no more free of the month, Ula. It's free of the 2 weeks. But I did it recently, yes. I did it recently. I can check, but I think we did it. It was until the 8th of April, I think. Something like that. There was some stuff, but it was very low resolution, so we cannot use it. I did it the other day. I think you were not here, or you arrived later. I think you arrived after. But we have to do it every 2 weeks now because it's not every. Ah, no, I have to go fab, by the way. I have to do this. I have to go fab.com. You can check the date, Hula, and remind me. That would be fantastic. Yeah, you see this one. We got it already. We got already all three. Well, we got this two. I don't remember this one. I don't remember the Space Defender thingy. Also, why it doesn't say that it's in my cart? We got it, no? That's a bit strange. Huh? What's the name? Magician. Magician. Huh? Magician. Ah, it didn't get. Sometimes is fucking up. I don't know why. Is the same account? Yeah, it's the same account. Okay, it's good that you said that because it seems that for whatever reason we didn't take it. I think I took it. I did it the other day. I remember exactly the items, but I don't know. Oh my god, this thing is so weird sometimes. Yeah, I have to do add to cart. I cannot do add to cart. But this one is pretty bad. These items are very bad. I checked them one by one and they are super bad. I mean, they are unusable. I mean, I'm getting it anyway, but this one looks pretty cool though. Maybe I forgot to do it. This one is actually very nice. I mean, we cannot use it obviously, but it's kind of very low resolution as well though. It's very low res. If you look at it closely, right, it's barely usable, but fine. So now it should appear here, no? Magician. Yes, now it does. This one is not too bad anyway. But I don't think we can use any of that. Okay, so what are we doing? Did I restart everything or not? I know I forgot. Ah no, I was doing this. So the edit box, yes, we need the edit box. No, I was saying if the value is wrong, we cannot get the previous value, right? Because we don't have it. The player just overwritten the value, so we will just put it back to 0, I guess. Yeah. We will put it back to 0, I think. Okay, so validate amount will get the text box, yes, will not do the plus. No, it doesn't even have to get the value because the value is the new value, so it doesn't even have to do this, right? We just have to check that the new value is not less than 0. And we have to check that the new value the new value is less than, right? Is less than the player resource. And if that's the case, we can actually do the change. We can actually, well, the change is already done. So it's the opposite. Is if it's not, right? If it's not, we just have to reset to 0. So if he's not, so if he's less than 0, we reset to 0. If he's greater than the player inventory, we set it to 0 as well. And if not, we do nothing, right? If the value is okay, we do nothing. I don't know what happened here, but it looks weird. Okay. Let me just validate 1 second the other one, because I saw something that was a bit strange. So here we are saying, if the player resource, yeah, if the value entered is less than the player resource or equal, then we set, okay, no, this is correct. And it cannot go below 0, okay. No, I think it's fine. Okay, let's test it a second. So we should have the fix, or when you reopen the window, they should hide the 2 panels. We have now the ability to say plus and minus, and we have the ability to enter an amount. Okay. All of this, my boys. When you said okay, I know the end is near. Okay. The end meaning that my PC will explode or what? Or nothing will work? Or the end of the stream? Okay, so we click here. We see 5 and 10k, right? Ah, fuck. I also have to check, obviously, that the total is less than the requested, right? Than the needed. Okay, I have to add that check. Because now, in theory, I could put a value that is... Well, I don't have them, but okay. Let me try to go negative. Let me try to go positive. Okay, negative. Let me try to go above 5. Okay, I cannot go above 5. That's very nice. Cannot go above 5. Why when I press there is this stupid box around? Because the appearance is not as image but is as box. No? Yeah, exactly. Rounded box. The image. Okay, so we fix that as well. Now, obviously here you can go up, right? But you're not gonna do this manually. Hai opinion to add in K3 in step 1. No, we said that you can type the value, right? If you type -1, you see they become 0 automatically. It doesn't even let you type -1, wow. If I type 99, it is staying. If I type 9,999, it stays. If I do plus, it goes to 10k, which is my maximum value. And if I do another plus, conversion to string, my boys. Conversion to string. It did 10,000. It did 10,000, and that converted to number became another 10. Okay, anyway, that's a kind of an unlikely event. Well, if you do 9,000 though, because it only works above 10,000. Okay, anyway, I think that will not be a problem, I hope. So yeah, it basically works, right? No, it doesn't work with a comma. The comma is always a mess. Why the comma is... Can you type GG? You can type GG. Okay, so our validation also needs to check there is a number. Because otherwise... So we have two more things to do. We have to check that what you type is a number. Because otherwise, you know, this is not a good idea. So must be a number. I think the validation for number we can do it immediately, no? We can do it as the first thing. So if it's not a number, what do? We go to 0. If it's not a number, how do I know if this is a number? Is number? No. I think from here is number. Is numeric. Okay, so if it's not numeric, we just put a 0. If it's not numeric, we set the text back to 0. The only problem I have is the conversion of this number to the format 9,0000, right? That is very, very bad. I don't know why it happens. I think it's the conversion. I think there's conversion between this and this. Use grouping. I think it's this. Use grouping. Use grouping. Okay. So we have to be sure that the use grouping is disabled here and no, here and there, yeah. And then there is numeric, okay. And then the second check, so one check it is numeric, and the second check I wanted to do is that the value that you put should not be greater than the value that you need, which is this 40. Right? How do I know though? No, I have it because now this doesn't know, but my resource needs my resource needs no. My resource needs no, so I think I have to store resource needs as well. Problem is that I have to go, boys. Why time is always an issue. So we save this as well, so we can use it down here, right? And down here we can take our resource needs and go get in the same way. And it's exactly the same number, right? 0 is 0, right? It's exactly the same. Now, maybe we can just pass the resource needs here. Yeah, I think it's a better idea, so that we have it fully. The resource need is an array of city resource status. Let's call it need. City status. Exactly. City status. Okay, so I can pass in now. Here we have a problem of space. Here we have a space problem. Science fiction space problem. But yeah. Hey, now. GG. Okay, something like that. Okay, I will finish it tomorrow, guys. But basically what I have to do, I have to connect this here and here. Then do get number 1 here and here. Get number 2 here and here. Get number 3 here and here. And then inside a function, I will just check that the number that you want to give is not greater than this number, right? It will not let you put more. Now let me see if I close the window and I reopen it, because I think we did the fix. Yeah, exactly. So this stuff goes away. You have to click again and it will basically recalculate. Now this is fucked up at the moment because it's this number should also go all to 0 when you reopen it. Yeah, this number should go all to 0. And then we will do the give, right? We will do the give, and yeah, the give will be good. Okay, guys, I think that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I think we're making good progress. It's not very fast because this thing is complex, right? There is a lot of functionality behind it, but I think it's coming out well. I see it's in the right. I think about the 50 pages of the compendium need to write for explaining a new system, potentially. But you know, we have smart players, because only smart players survive our game, so I think they may figure it out. They may figure it out, but yeah, we can write some player manual. Maybe. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow evening. No, tomorrow evening, what is it? Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah. Tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be very nice, because it helps us. And anyway, it costs you nothing. And remember that you can play our game by clicking on download now, and you can download it for Windows, Linux and Mac. The game is fully playable. The server is up, and so yeah, you can just connect. You can just connect right now and see how it looks. Why not? Bye bye. See you guys. I think by this weekend we have this thing working, huh? Yes. Maybe even earlier, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. Bye. Have a good night.